Hello, everybody, and welcome to the table team, and welcome to your Daniel Farke's match. His press conference reaction. How are we doing, Lee?
Good, yeah, good.
How are you, Danny, mate?
All good, Stu. All good.
Good man, good man. Jess will be with us shortly. She's sat at a computer. She's having problems. She's having eating problems. Bless her. She's having eating problems. Anyway, right. Let's quickly see who's in chat. Avinda, hope you're doing well, mate. This is Danny. I haven't got the names. How do I do that settings? Well, guests. Yeah, I'm gonna do that for Jess for this one because she does this for me as well. Bless her. Layouts, guests. Anyway, I'll work it out to do it, but I want to get your name on it, Danny, if I can. You know, bottom where we all have his names down. So this is Danny Avinda. He's a Leeds United fan. He's a good man. Yes, work's going good and he's staying at home. This is one of the disabled members, Danny. How are you doing, Stu, Lee and Amani? Football club went great last night. He plays football at the club where I used to play for. I'm glad to hear that. Let's go CDT. He's one of our big followers. He is. Lee Oakley, Oxley, hope you're doing well, Lee. Hope you're doing well, mate. Right, Danny. Right. Do you want to go through it question by question? He got asked, you know, well, he was a short and sweet bloody press conference, to be fair. You know, he talks about, you know, what's the feeling around the club after successful wins, you know, and he says after successful games and good performances, you start in a good mood, beneficial because we had more time between games, gives the players two days off, and then refocus for the next games. We do this in a good mood and with confidence, and it will bring confidence, won't it, Danny? You know, winning 3-3.
Yeah, it's got to be confidence. Winning games breeds confidence, doesn't it? So,
of course it does. Yeah, too right, it does. What about you, Lee? Did you agree with what he said when he got asked that question?
Yeah.
Yeah, you agree with it?
Yeah.
Fair enough. Right, he got asked about speak at Devil. She's look. There she is. Look. Hello, my Jess. How are you? Are you all right?
Yeah, I'm good, mate.
Jess, you got away with that because before you put the phone down, I says to Stu, if she ain't in 3 minutes, she's grounded. You did it in 2 minutes and 57 seconds, so you did it.
Just got that.
You're looking cold, Jess.
I'm fucking freezing. Sorry, I'm freezing. Sorry, my boiler's broken. I am absolutely freezing. I've just been trying to sort a part out for it, Stu. I've finally got it, but I've had no eating and out for 2 days, and it's just absolutely frozen.
Hold on a minute. Are you in a council house?
Nah, mate, I'm in private.
All right. Well, the landlord should be doing it, not you.
Yeah, no, but my landlord's he's not good. He's out of country, mate, and he's just told me to do it. So yeah, just leave it at that.
No.
Sorry, Lee. I totally forgot. Sorry, I've just been really stressed these last couple of days. Honest, Stu knows I've had a really...
wearing gloves.
I am. I'm freezing. I am absolutely frozen.
Jess, I hope you didn't mind me adding Stacey to the group as well.
No, mate. No, absolutely. More the merrier.
Yeah, she's willing to come on camera, so if you ever want her to come on, she'll come on.
Yeah, definitely. Absolutely. I'll speak to her about that.
I'll tell you somewhat, Jess. 3 weeks ago, when you started your channel, right? You've got you, Evie. What is it? Stacey. Oh, you know, you're getting there. You really are getting there.
Yeah, it's nice. And big up to Danny for, you know, getting her to subscribe on that. It's nice. And definitely we'll have a woman's only show where we discuss football.
I think it'll be good. I think it'll work. I think it really will work. I know I'm going off topic, but I'm sure Ollie's TV had a all women's show as well.
They used to do.
It worked, didn't it? It really did work.
Yeah, so that's why I'm going to try to get Hannah as well to come in, because Hannah that is in the chat sometimes, Hannah Lucy, she used to go on the whole women's thing, so try to get her as well.
Good-hearted lass, that Hannah Lucy. I remember her.
Yeah.
She's good-hearted lass. Leeds Angels, hope you're doing well, my lovely. Hope you're doing well, hiya guys. Lee LUSC, how are you doing, mate? Hope you're doing well, Lee. Hope you're doing well, mate. Right, I got to the bit. I mean, it was short and sweet. This press conference today, Jess, wasn't it?
It was, mate. It was.
Did you like it? Did you prefer it this way?
Yeah, but he won't divulge him much, would he?
Not really. Not really. Go on, Danny. You go first, my friend.
I'm worried with what he said about that he's not worried about if anybody comes in or not.
Yeah, me too.
I think he thinks he's got enough with what he's got.
The one thing I will say, what were positive, is when he was asked about Rodon and about they're having clubs are actually talks to sign him on a permanent. That's positive. That's a positive.
That was the only. That was the only positive.
Yeah, he's right.
You know, because let's be honest, when we should have done that with Ben White. When we, instead of waiting until we got promoted, we should have done it with Ben White rather than wait until end of season, the last game of season, to open up talks with Brighton. This time we've got time. You see, Tottenham might even say, "Well, look, there's no guarantees that Leeds are going to go up or not. We'll sell him to them now." So we might. I know it's all about player power and stuff, and it's their player and it's not our player, but they might. I still said that we could get between 10 and 15 million, and I think that'd be a bargain. I really do.
Well, I think they've only just started talking to him because Crystal Palace want him.
Yeah, I agree.
And I think if they can get, you see, is Rodon going to? It's all right. People saying, "Yeah, let's sign Rodon, and say Rodon wants to stay." But what happens if we don't go up next season? He's missing out on Premiership football if he can get it at Palace.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's a good point as well. That is a good point. He might make us wait. He might not be willing to sign until end of season.
Yeah. You know what I mean? It's all right. The club's putting a deal in place, but it's up to Rodon. If we don't go up, he can go anywhere he wants.
Yeah, no, I have to agree with you, Danny. I have to agree with you. Something else what worried me, and I'm not going to lie to you, when he said that we rushed Sam Byron back earlier than what he wanted to.
That's why Pascal's out now, because he's rushed him back after his hernia.
Yeah, I agree with it.
If you listen at press conference, it says Pascal won't be back for Saturday. He won't be back for Wednesday, and he might not even be back for the game after that.
So playing him then. How many games did he play before he broke down again? For 3, 4?
You know what I mean? Cooper's back in training. You know what I mean? Willie Nonto's out with an injury.
Do you believe it is an injury, Lord Danny, or do you think it's protecting him for the West Ham move?
Well, what I've seen on training video, he's been training on his own, so it could be an injury.
Right, fair enough. It's fair enough. Because I know West Ham are definitely keen on him now. They're definitely keen.
But I've seen today as well that West Ham are in talks with Manchester City for Calvin Phillips.
Yeah, I've seen that.
I think that'd be a good signing for them, Danny. I really do. I think that'd be a terrific signing for them.
Yep.
Especially under the Moyes style of play. If they get Calvin Phillips, I think David Moyes gets a new contract extension. I really do. I think it's a Moyes style player. That's why they wanted Harry Maguire.
If they get Calvin Phillips, I'm going to back him for a spot in Europe.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Without shadow of a doubt. I mean, at the moment, we watched that game, Jess. And sorry for diverting, guys. Sorry for diverting. But we watched that game, and they desperately need new bodies through that door at West Ham. Desperately need it. You would have thought Bristol City were Premier League side.
Yeah, you're right. It's true.
You know, and it pains me to say that because everyone knows how fond I am of West Ham. You know, it really does pain me. And here we go. Leeds Angel says Farke didn't give a lot away. No, he seriously didn't. He didn't. He were questions like, stuff like, about, about the Preston before in Christmas period. And he says that they're a brave side. They will want to be the first to go away with all 3 points from Ellen Road. Need consistency. Never a guarantee. The next game is successful. Have to be on it from the first minute. Starts with putting the shift in and being clinical.
He didn't give a lot away, but he didn't also say a lot neither.
No, he didn't. He didn't. We're not getting anyone. Right. The only thing that's giving me confidence that we might get a player in is they did this when in summer. We didn't know. I don't know about you, Danny. You're more on the ball when it comes to Leeds and transfers and stuff. But I didn't know we were going to get Joe Rodon and Jed Spence. I didn't know. I didn't hear anything of it.
I watched the Square Ball live stream today with Phil Hay, and Phil Hay mentioned Johnson. He didn't mention him from Burnley. He didn't mention Giles. He mentioned a couple, Nico Williams and Johnson. They're the two main players that Leeds were after. So the lad from Burnley wasn't mentioned. Giles from Luton wasn't mentioned.
Right. Well, that's worrying as well.
Yeah.
Because if Phil A hasn't got any more information, there's certainly isn't any information coming out.
All Phil Hay said was Nico Williams is the number one target, and Johnson from West Ham was number 2 target.
You do know why you know that people say that Ben Johnson refused to sign a contract. It was the other way around. West Ham refused to give him a contract. He wants 60 grand a week. Does Ben Johnson?
Yeah, and West Ham won't give him 60 grand a week.
No, it's not worth that, Danny, is it?
You know what I mean? If he comes in at Leeds, though, you know what I mean? What are Leeds going to pay for him? Because the highest earner at the minute with the wage cuts that they're on is Patrick Bamford at 37,000. So
he's not going to get 60 grand a week, is he?
No, but if they're paying 40, he's going to be highest paid for what, 6 months loan?
Yeah. It'd upset the apple cart, I think, if they did that. I know what coaches say and stuff, managers say that, players aren't so worried about they don't get jealous of each other's, how much money they're earning a week. I think it's sort of BS. The human beings cost they want to be. Patrick Bamford, they'll think that is the most senior player there. He should get the most money. You bring in a whippersnapper like Ben Johnson, give him 40 grand a week. Patrick Bamford's knocking on that door and saying, "Whoa, what's going on here? Why is he getting 40 grand a week and I'm getting 37?"
Because they've had to take a wage cut. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You kind of tell Johnson, say, look, right, we'll give you 40 grand a week if we get promoted, but now you're on 20 grand a week.
You see this bag here?
Yeah, quickly.
Make sure you do not knock it because you've got junior stuff in.
So if it's like they could say to Johnson, right, we'll give you 20 grand a week to sign on for us for 6 months, and if we go up and we buy you, we'll give you 40.
Yeah. Then I think that's fair. I think that's fair. Because then Bamford's wage will be going up, getting promoted anyway and stuff, won't it? So yeah, they'll be back. Is Bamford on a 50% pay cut as well? Then Danny.
Yeah, the whole team is.
Right, fair. Right, so they all had to accept the 50% pay cut then.
Yep.
So he'd go back to 70 grand a week, wouldn't he?
So that's why I'm saying.
Yeah, I think that's fair. I think that's a fair amount of money, Danny. I do.
That's what I'm saying now. You see, people say, "Oh, sell Bamford while his stock's high." what they don't realise is that Leeds would have to pay him off his 70 grand a week, not the 35 that he's playing for. It's his 70s contract. So when people say, "Oh, sell this player off," yeah, you're selling him off. You have to pay him off at his full wages, not his half wages.
Yeah, and it's finding a club who's going to be paying his full wages, and I think that's going to be difficult at the moment. I really do. I don't think it's. And anyway, do you know something? I won't want. It's you, Southampton. All you've got to do is find another. You've just got to find another. You've got to find another number 9, haven't you?
Yeah.
And that could end up costing you more money anyway.
Yeah.
Especially in Premier League. What about you, Jess?
Imagine you get. Imagine getting that other number 9, and you think, yeah, it's same as what Bamford does, everything else. But what happens if he gets an injury and he's out for a year?
Yeah.
No, I agree. Because
the one thing I thought we were short of, and what cost us when we were in Premier League was squad depth. I did think we had the squad depth to be able to handle it, and it proved true when we got what happened. What about this comment, Jess, from Leeds Angels? If we blow this, it's the owner's fault.
No, not at all. It's a 2-year plan anyway with 49ers. So if we get up this season, it's a bonus. And January is a very hard transfer window to get targets in. I do believe we'll get 1, possibly 2 in. I don't think we'll get much more than that. Defense is a winning issue. Yeah, defense for me is thin. If there's a couple of injuries there, we're knackered.
Well, Cooper's back in training, so that's all right. Leeds have already said that they're not going to loan Cresswell out. If people want him, they've got to buy him.
Yeah.
Do you think anyone's going to go in for Cresswell, though, guys?
Well, they have. Millwall have. They've had 2 bids rejected for him, and that's why they got that Tananga from Tottenham. They want 5 million for Cresswell, and they will not take a penny less for him.
Can you see anyone coming in for 5 million for him, though?
I think he's a snip at 5 million, but that's just my personal opinion. It's got to work for Leeds United, first and foremost. So it could be another one that's going to be going right down to wire. A bit like Willie Honto.
Yeah, I think you're probably right. I really do. They will wait until the end of the season. Is what Leeds Angels saying. Thumbs up from Danny. Hi, Danny. Danny doing fine. Leeds Angels says, as it stands, we're in the playoffs. If we drop out, then that's when the fun starts.
I don't think we're going to drop out. We're 10 points clear of 7th place. We're in the playoffs anyway. 7th place aren't going to catch us.
I mean, who asked him today? Which it were either Phil A or Adam Pope, who asked him about automatic. He talks about can we get automatic promotion? I think we all want automatic promotion, but at this moment in time, I'm settled that we're in playoffs. If that makes any sense, I'm settled that we're in playoffs.
I've resigned myself to playoffs. If anything better is a bonus.
What about you, Lee? Do you think we can get automatic, or are you settled with playoffs at the moment?
I think playoffs at the moment.
Fair enough. You, Jess?
Yeah, I think playoffs at the minute. Be nice to get second. Be nice to get first, but I think at the minute we should just all concentrate on playoffs.
Take each game as it comes, I think. That's what I think we need to do.
I mean, Leicester play Ipswich this weekend, don't they? So,
You see that one of them two is going to be dropping points again, aren't they?
Mm-hmm.
Right. So you've got Swansea. You've got Swansea, Southampton early game on Saturday.
Mm-hmm.
Then Sunday it's us in early game, and then Monday night you've got Leicester and Ipswich.
That might be a good thing to do a watch along for that Leicester Ipswich chess on on your channel.
Yeah, definitely. I think we'll have a look at
Because
that.
that involves Leeds United, doesn't it?
Yeah, I think we'll look at that one, definitely.
Yeah. I'm looking forward to tonight on your watch along. I'm looking forward to it, Jess.
I am, mate, but I'm a bit nervous, I won't lie.
Why? I'll be popping in and out as well, don't we?
You need to.
It's too thin for me. Our squad's too thin for Leeds Angels liking. I think we can all say that. I agree with that anyway. Can't speak for other people, but I agree. Let's go around house on that one then. Lee, have we got enough players in squad, or do we need more?
I think we need more.
Jess,
Totally agree with you, Lee. We need more.
Danny,
We need more, but look what happened to Nottingham Forest when they went and bought loads. Look what they're in now. Like Farke said, can't do anything because of the profit and sustainability. We can only get so much done.
right, Danny. Right. You can fill up one position in the team, not just one position. We're only going to let you bring one player in. What position do you want to see filling if you can only bring one in? And I'll start with ladies first. Jess,
Right back.
Danny,
Left back.
Lee,
Probably a Cam.
central attacking midfielder.
Yeah.
Go on, Lee. But I'm a bit worried about Cooper and his injury and he's older. I'm worried about Strike. I think we need a centre back who can play both left and right. So
We have got a centre back both left and right. We've got his name's Ethan Ampadu.
Don't you think though? Yeah, I get that, but don't you think we're missing what we're taking? What is giving us in defence? Don't you think we're missing that in midfield?
No, because Gruev's done a good job there, Stu.
No, not only that though, but I think a few of the games that everybody's Ampadu's this, Ampadu's that. He's been quiet in a few games. I think we've seen more of him at centre back than in the last couple of games than we have for a couple of games before that in centre midfield.
That's fair enough. It's fair enough, is that? I just wanted to play devil's advocate because I've always said if you're playing a player not in his natural position, you're missing that from your team, your squad. And
Stu, for Wales, he plays in central defence as Ampadu.
He's doing a cracking job. I'm not disputing that. I think he's doing a really good job. Definitely.
He played in Italy when he was at Spezia, centre back.
Yeah. I tell you something, though, Chelsea will be kicking themselves for letting him go.
Yeah.
Their losses
are it's better than majority of what they've got now.
Well, they had him ready-made, and they went and forked out 190 million on two players. That let's face it, Ethan Ampadu's done a better job than all three.
I think so.
I like him.
I really do. I think we've got a good. We got a really good deal there. Right. It doesn't fill me with a lot of hope for Leeds Angels. She's struggling a bit with it, bless her. She's struggling. Deep breathe here, Leeds Angels. Love, deep breathe. We'll be all right.
It'll come, don't worry.
You have a match on Sunday. Well, good luck in your match, Avinda, mate. Good luck in your match. There's 11 days left at transfer window.
Plenty.
A lot can happen in that final week, though. A lot can happen on deadline day. Never mind 11 days.
No, there's 13 days left. It finishes midnight on the 1st of February.
Yeah.
Leeds United going to the Championship this season. Leeds United going to the EPL. Hiya, Richard. EPL, UEFA Champions League, FA, EFL, Cup. I actually agree it's better than Pirlo, Zidane, Xavi, Iniesta, and Kevin De Bruyne. Leeds United are the best team in the world. Many thanks.
Richard, this is why you've been banned on so many people's things just coming out with rubbish like that. That's why they've banned you.
Fair enough. Fair enough. Good old Danny. Hiya, Jammy, mate. Hope you're doing well. Hiya, Jammy. Abdul, hope you're doing well. Leeds United are the club in the world that actually agree is better than Zidane. Leeds United are better than Real Madrid.
I think that's Richard said.
How many accounts have these people got?
It's scary, Jess. It's scary, you know.
Yeah, it's opened my eyes this week.
Scary.
Yeah, it's opened my eyes this week, believe. Dear me.
I have done. Next week, you watch our best players score.
No.
Paul, Danny, encourage. Give
encourage
Leeds Angels some encouragement.
Leeds Angels. None of our better players will be going. Only better player that'll be going if he goes. Well, I won't say he's better, but Nonto.
Yeah, I agree.
Don't be thinking sat there thinking Somerville's going, Ruttle's going. Only one that'll probably go if he goes is Nonto.
I agree.
And let's be honest, would he be missed? I don't think he would be.
No.
He's only scored once this season, hasn't he? He's not going to be a great loss.
I've got a question for Lee. He said he wanted a cam. So, if we get a cam in, Lee, where does Rutter play?
So do you want to think about that and then get back to us?
Yeah.
Right. So your homework is where would you play Rutter if you brought a cam in? That's your homework for sure, mate. Let's see what argue. I don't think Danny will say. I don't think Danny will accept bench as an option. If we get a few injuries, who knows?
That is true, but we hope we don't get any injuries.
Well, look at Liverpool. Player you don't expect to get injured, being injured in Salah.
I called it last night, Stu. I called it. I said, you know what's going to happen today? He's going to get injured and be out for the season. I'd already said it before it even happened.
I'm stringing it.
Yeah.
Is he out all season, Jess?
I don't know. There's no call on it yet, but I think it looked a bad one, me.
Well, last night on game, they said that they weren't quite sure how bad it was. And they don't know if he's going to be ready for next game or game after.
Fingers crossed it's not too bad.
That's a good point, Danny. Jeremy says. Hey, up, Holy Ghost, mate. Hope you're doing well. Good to see your family are good. You play goalkeeper, Avinda. Yeah, tell you something we could do. We could have done with you when Mesley got suspended. I are Holy Ghost, but saying that though, no. Clarkson got 2 clean sheets, didn't he? He got 2 clean sheets, so I can't argue with that.
He got 2 clean sheets against the two pub teams that looked like they'd been out on beer at night before and come in and played the day after.
Don't let them out of you. You say that she'll have you. She will string you up. She loves him, class. She loves him. Left back. Leeds 2024 says we need a left back. Time will tell. Leeds Angels says. Higher Leeds Angels MOT. Higher Angels. We should be more worried if our top players go up. Go.
So the top players will be here till the end of the season, apart from Nonto if he goes. And if we don't go up next season, we're only going to lose 2 of them anyway, which will be Somerville and Nantes. Somerville and
Well,
Rutter.
Grace signed a new contract extension on it, so he's not going anywhere anytime soon.
Yeah, so that's the only 2 that we'll lose. And Rodon if we don't sign him. So that's 3 players that you can get 3 in. That's probably 150 grand's worth of wages there anyway.
Right. If this is Richard Hitchison's count, I'm going to show it once and then I'm never going to show it again. Leeds United Leeds United basically need a quarter of a billion pounds.
Is this guy?
Yeah, no, I'm not even going to read it out. I'm not even going to read it out because it's never going to happen.
That, but it's never going to happen. We'd love to see them kind of players coming out for Leeds, of course, but we're dreaming at minute. Maybe in 5-6 years, maybe, but not now.
They will laugh at us if we don't go. No, I don't think they will laugh at us, Leeds Angels, because like the 49ers have said, it's a 2-year plan. If we look, and I know everyone's got this really bad feeling about the playoffs, but this is a brand new team. Well, it's the brand new ownership, brand new manager, brand new players. So there's no to say that we can't go put through playoffs.
In the playoffs, let's have a look who we were last time we went playoffs. Cooper, still here. Dallas, still here. Meslier, still here. 3 players. Rest of it's all a new team. Some of them were here. Somerville was here, but he wasn't playing. Pascal Stroud was here, played odd game now and again. So that's it.
Yeah, you're right. You're right, Danny. You're spot on. I mean, look, I'm excited no matter what happens, whether it's through playoffs or automatic. I'd love automatic, but if we go up through playoffs, you end up getting more money out of it anyway.
Yep.
Early Ghost says, I just want to see us go on a good run of games and see how we get on. It's the best way to look at it, Early Ghost it is. And let's be honest, we've won 3 up Bams now, so I know people saying, but you can't include Peterborough with it being a cup match. I thought Peterborough gave us a better game than what Cardiff did, and that's the truth.
Peterborough give us a better.
Where's he gone? He's back again.
You're back, Danny.
Yeah, Peterborough give us a better game than half at championship sides that we've played have.
I agree with that.
Yeah, I agree. I do. I thought Peterborough were pretty good. You know what I mean? I thought they were pretty good. We would love them. 2-1 Preston. Avinda's going for. Avinda. He's going for 2-1 Preston. Wow.
Well, I don't normally predict a win. You can ask Jess that. I'm going for a 5-0 win.
Yeah, but I've seen Danny's prediction. I've gone 4-1.
Only because I'm going.
Prediction. Is that because you just go? Is that because you're going?
Yeah.
It'd be nice to have you on so we can get a feel of what atmosphere and that we're like when we do ours.
Abdul Adam in the chat, laugh out loud. I won't say anything about that.
He's dreaming.
Saturday guys, Avinda. I think that means how are you, Avinda, doesn't it?
Satrical.
Yeah.
And is that saying hello?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't.
Is that like salam alaikum or something like that kind of saying hello?
You mean salam alaikum?
Salam alaikum, malakum salam.
No, it's salam alaikum, walaikum assalam.
See, you know this, Danny?
Thumbs up from Avinda. I agree with Lee. I want to see you CAM. Have you thought about what you're going to do with Rutter?
No.
We beat Preston. We've got to beat Preston. We've got to beat Preston. Otherwise, them three wins. Well, is it three? 2 wins in it. It's 2 wins on bounce. League wins on bounce.
Yeah, did you hear what somebody asked him in press conference? Because we've played teams this season home and away. Yeah, no team have beaten us both games yet. They might have beaten us one game and we've gone out and beat them next game. He said, do you still want that to continue? He went, yep. Preston will be the first team this season to beat us both games if they win.
And if you do, we've got to. I tell you something, we've got to be wary of that Mellor. We've got to be wary of him this time round. We have to be.
Yeah, good job. I'm not right back because if I'd have been right back, it'd have been running at me. It'd have been at stands. I'd boot him straight into the stands.
Take your yellow card and get on with game.
Even if it's a red card, as long as he's out injured and he can't run anymore, fine by me.
We beat Preston. Man City are in deep trouble according to Leeds Angels MOT.
Yep, 115 charges.
If they get found guilty, that's it. That's them finished. I think they'll have to get relegated down to League to Vanarama Conference.
And just think, we might be able to get Haaland then for cheap.
I'm sure everyone will be going for it for a knockdown price of 20 million or something.
Yeah, but he's a Leeds boy, isn't he? Born in Leeds. So
Arvinder will be happy with that.
Yeah, City will be playing Bradford next season. Laugh out loud. Take care, Stu and Lee. Let's go, TDT. Take care, Vinder, mate. Thanks for joining us. I agree, Leeds Angels. Is anyone right? Has anyone watched the African Cup of Nations? It's a load of cheat.
Yeah.
I watched one last night. That's the first one I've seen. That were Egypt against Ghana.
What was quality like, Danny?
Do you know what though? Actually, Ghana went ahead, then Egypt equalised, and then Ghana went ahead again, and Ipswich equalised, but Egypt equalised, but it was all its second half more or less.
Mm.
All right. So it
Kudos
finished 2-all, did it?
Yeah, Kudos scored a great goal, Stu, as well.
Yeah, the commentary's not that good.
Been all right. Well, we were going to do it last night, weren't we, Stu? But
Yeah, we was going to do it last night, just but
something else cropped up. But yeah,
something cropped up.
Yeah, we were supposed to do it last night, but yeah, something else obviously were a bit more important at the time. But yeah,
The man from Del Monte, yes. What's that saying? They can't tackle. Is that Preston who can't tackle? Or our players who can't tackle?
Preston can tackle. That's how they won game last time, innit? That's how referee were on their side. That's why they got mentally sent off.
Let's hope we don't sign donkeys. Leeds Angels saying Leeds Angels is feeling really, really down today.
No. You're all right.
Come on, Leeds Angels, let's
No, you're really positive. What's going on?
Yeah,
Leeds Angels. I don't think we'll be signing donkeys. We might sign My Little Ponies, but not donkeys.
We'll sign Chihuahua instead. No.
So, have you thought about what we're doing with road on yet, Lee?
Rutter.
Rutter, sorry.
Yeah. I think put what would be on the pro.
What about Bamford then?
Put Bamford on top.
Yeah, but if you're already playing a 10, where are you going to play Rutter?
Probably James' side.
Yeah, but what about Dan James? He's playing well.
Poor mensch.
Put him on bench. I'd sooner stick Perot on bench than Dan James, mate, at this moment in time, I tell you. Good evening, everybody. From Jesse's side, by the way, I am ignoring your comments, I promise. But Jess, you've got some comments to get through if you want to go through some of your comments while I'm waiting, guys.
Oh, afternoon, Jess and gents. You all right, Carl? Afternoon, all Evie. You all right?
Evie,
Abdul Rahman, is Leeds going to win playoffs? Absolutely, mate. Absolutely.
hang on a minute. So he's gone from this chat saying we're going to get Virgil van Dijk and all that lot, and then ask you a normal question.
Evie's saying hello to Colin. Jammy's saying agree Angels, but I trust Farke and the 49ers. Evie's saying financially we can't buy Roden until we go up anyway. That's only 1 week though, so in actual time it's not that long to be out for. I think it must be on about Strout there maybe. Not doubtful, not definitely out. Allison, Jess, Danny, Stu and Lee. West Ham wanted Phillips in 21-22 January. Evie saying hello to Allison. Colin saying hello to Allison. Leeds Angels, money talks, that's my worry. Chill, honest, we're not going to lose anybody in January, honest, don't get yourself worried about it, we'll be fine, honest. Evie, good shout, KP to West Ham. Colin, hi. Jess, any update on Mo? No, mate, we're just waiting a minute, see what's happening. And then Evie's saying, we won't sign Roden until we go up because it makes no financial sense. Pascal is only out for an extra week, so not that bad in reality. Also, doubtful, not definitely out. I'll let you roll now, Stu.
Thanks, love. Leeds Angels, how are you and is everything okay? Evie says, also West Ham wanted Phillips in January 21-22 window, so it makes sense for him to go there.
Yeah,
Leeds Angels, look at Sheffield United, say no more. Don't want that for Leeds.
Oh my God, Sheffield United owners won't spend.
Yeah, exactly.
And when they have
already said the little backers if we go up, so don't worry.
when they've bought rubbish.
Don't worry, Leeds Angels, don't worry.
You're going to have a new guest on in a minute. Gary's coming on.
Hey up, Gary lad.
Just waiting for him to sort his bloody camera out.
No, he's too ugly. We don't want him on camera.
Yeah, James played well. Hi, Evie. Hi, up here. You say you ready, Gary? And on a minute.
Danny.
Look,
I'm all right.
I'm not going to look, I ain't going to swear, but I can't hear anyone in the background, but I'll give you a fin. It's your middle finger, Danny. That's what I give you. Yeah, that.
Are these yours?
Hey up, Jimmy Watton says,
Yeah,
hey
right,
up, Jamie.
I got told I
I
were handsome today.
Yeah, Gary, don't listen to that mirror. That mirror's always wrong.
Smart mirror, Danny.
Yeah, mine's a smart mirror. It tells me to go for a facelift.
100% tells the truth.
So the one I want to really talk about in the press conference, that Gary. So we've dragged it out a little bit, right? But
Right.
what are your thoughts? Did you get the feeling that he wasn't? He's not. Whether he's bothered or not, if he brings anyone in.
I think at the moment all the sounds are that he's not too bothered unless it's the right name, the right signing. And I mean, there's who's this guy from Forest? There's is it Nico Williams? Is it?
Yeah.
I mean, he's been doing something on Instagram by the sounds of it, and you know, if Leeds are tapping him up and he's starting to rub shoulders a bit with some at Leeds lads, it makes you think that, you know, that maybe there is a bit of something there to it. Then we've got this lad from Burnley. Is it? But then I've seen another player who's out of favour at Luton mentioned today. But I think like this, Stu, you know, there's so much gossip going around, and you know, we're linked with this player, we're linked with that player. It's exactly the same as summer, isn't it? You know, all this hype, and nothing really happened until the last sort of few days, did it? And I mean, even getting Farke in, I remember standing there at Ellen Road like, have we signed this guy or what? Where is he? Sort of thing. And then about 2 days later, they made it official. I think that we like to talk about 49ers doing stuff very
Daniel
quietly, just digging
Daniel
away in
Farke.
the background and getting on with it. And they don't say very much until it's time to for the big reveal. Keep everything a bit of cloak and dagger. Keep it all under wraps until something's confirmed. And I mean, we just have to look at that Max Aaron's case. That's probably left a bit of a bitter taste in the mouths of our senior staff who are there trying to get signatures and get players signed up and all this sort of thing. That they have to work really hard to try and bury the truth. And I wouldn't be surprised, if there is a little bit of side shifting going on, trying to get other teams looking at other players, and actually our target is somewhere else. There's a bit of deception going on from Leeds, I think, in the media, and I think they're very good at that. So, I'm still hopeful he's going to make at least 2 signings. Whether they're loan or permanent deals, it remains to be seen. But you've got to think that it's more than likely going to be 2 loans, isn't it? At least we have to get a little bit of strength in depth, I think, to replace those that are outgoing with injuries and stuff like that. So yeah.
Go on, Danny.
Yeah. So yeah, let's see.
Farke was actually signed in the Leeds United job a week before he got released. They couldn't release it because the takeover hadn't been
finalised.
Yeah. Farke was already in the job a week before it actually got thing. And I don't know how you're thinking we're going to get 2 players, Gary, because according to Phil here this morning on the Square Ball Live, the 2 main players he's after are Nico Williams, who's on 80 grand a week. Leeds aren't going to pay that. And Johnson from West Ham, who wants 60 grand a week, and Leeds aren't going to pay that.
No. It's totally going to ruin all FFP and all the rest of it, isn't it? If we start paying big money out like that. But I mean, how does that affect us with regards to when you start thinking about bringing big money signings in at this level? Is it going to upset the dressing room? Are you going to then start having other players asking for pay rises and contract renegotiations and stuff like that?
Only way you could do it is like, because Johnson wants 60 grand a week at West Ham. You say to him, right, come to Leeds, we'll give you 20 grand, get us up, we'll sign you, give you 40 grand a week. Nico Williams is on 80 grand a week. So if Leeds aren't going to pay, and Nottingham Forest aren't going to pay half of his wages because they're already in that FFP stuff anyway. So,
well, this is the thing with Forest, isn't it? He might have to be shipped out anyway. So, who else is looking at him? He might, if there's other teams looking at him, he's going to want to stay in the Premier League, isn't he? And it depends how quickly they act against Forest. I mean, there's more rumours going around today that City are gone by the sound of it. Manchester City, they're going to be relegated. So it's the business side of it is it's a very complex matter. I just hope that we do something and we do get a couple of names in. But Farke's not going to be pushed. He's not going to be pressured. He's going to know what he wants. And he's not going to, I don't think he's going to jump into anything that he doesn't feel comfortable with. So, I mean, 80 grand a week, that's going to probably be more than anybody else in the squad, given that all of them have had a 50% pay deduction since we got relegated, haven't they? Apparently. I mean, they said Bamford were on 70 grand a week when we're in Premier League.
Well,
50%.
Bamford now is on 37 grand a week.
Yeah, be on 35, somewhere about 35 as an estimate. So, I mean, you know, the normal people would be lucky to earn that in a year. In most jobs, 37 grand a week. It's not to be sniffed at, is it? So, there's no wonder people go mad about it. But this is it's just the sport. It's not the sport. It's the business, isn't it?
Yeah.
That's what it is now. It's sports entertainment, and that's what we're in, or entertainment. That's what they call it. And
You know what I think should happen? There should be, like they're doing rugby, a salary cap.
but that's communism, then, isn't it?
No, because then it gives everybody a chance.
Yeah, but you can't This is the thing, though, Danny. It's like salary caps and stuff like that. That kind of thing is like a communist type of culture, isn't it? I mean, I get what you mean. If we cap the salaries, there'd be more money to go around, but that just isn't going to happen. Or there'd be more opportunity for more players, but it just wouldn't happen. It'd get farmed off in profit, in shares, dividends, and things like that. So, I mean, I don't think a salary cap would work in Premier League or in football. I just don't think it would work.
No, I think if salary cap should be just in the Premiership, where it gives where it gives everybody else a chance to get somebody. Say, for example, Man City they were already on the salary cap, and Haaland comes up, you can't get him. It gives somebody else a chance. The salary cap that can go out and get him.
It gives other teams a chance to compete, doesn't it? But I'm not so sure whether it would be beneficial. It's like anything else; they'd have to study what the pros and cons are and see how that would affect the sport and what the likelihood of. Because you see, the thing is, Danny, is the Premier League isn't. It's not just about what goes on in England and Wales. The Premier League is competing against other leagues in Europe and around the world. So, if we put a cap on at 100 grand a week, and then AC Milan come in and say, well, we'll put Ireland on 200 grand a week, where's he going to go? It's going to it'll drain the talent that we already have in the Premier League, and that's what the Chiefs will be worried about. That how will that affect the clubs? And don't forget that the reason why the Premier League is the richest league in the world is because we have so much money in these clubs, so much money in the TV rights and all the rest of it. And top players want to come to the Premier League. I mean, you think that, but like, why couldn't we have had Messi playing in Premier League and all this sort of thing? But Messi were always a Barcelona man, a bit like Archie Gray's going to be a Leeds United man, isn't he? By the look of it, so you're competing on a global level. That's the thing.
I see it different though. Like Inter Milan wanting thing. Yeah, it might be better to get a lot of these foreigners out of the country and bring some homegrown through. How many of them don't make it because they can't get into teams because the foreigners that have come in and thing?
Well, it's like English players playing overseas in Europe, isn't there? I mean, at the minute, I'd be struggling to probably name more than one or two. You've got obviously Henderson, and then the big success
not there, though. Is it Ajax now?
Well, he's on his way to Ajax. Is that confirmed? Is
gone.
It now?
He's gone through.
Still, it's still gone through. He's still overseas, isn't he? I mean, but the
point
is,
less money than he ought at Ajax.
Yeah, the point is Bellingham. Well, I mean, he's found out. He's been lucky to escape, Jess. He's been lucky to escape because, I mean, if you go somewhere like that and you sign a contract, there's no chance of you leaving. How they've managed to negotiate him out of there.
Yeah, because he's played for nothing there. He's not been paid since he's been there. That's why he's walked away and come away with nothing.
Yeah,
he hasn't even been paid, so he's ripped his contract up, and they've let him do that. But they've not paid him anything. He hasn't had any wages of £750,000. He's literally worked for half the season for nothing. And it's
Yeah.
got nothing to do with the money side of it. His family couldn't settle there. His kids and that.
Yeah.
Let's
I
catch
mean-
up with some.
I think when we find out more, he'll come out, Will Henderson, and give some sort of interview. But I think he's been lucky to escape because when you are working overseas, your employer seizes your passport from you. And Saudi Arabia is one of those countries that does such practices. I mean, I've had it in my job. They take your passport off you, you're screwed.
Wow.
Well, what happens if you go to a different country and you don't have a passport?
Well, you can't leave this. I can't leave Indonesia. If my employer's holding my passport, I can't leave this country unless I get an emergency passport from British Embassy. It costs a couple £100, and that only gives me entry then back to the UK. I can't go to a third country.
Haven't you ever heard of a rubber dinghy?
8,000 mile, Danny.
Yes.
It's a bit. I mean, you think I'm effing Popeye or what?
But
Let's catch up with some of these comments. Yeah.
Eh?
Let's catch up with some of these.
How many
Come on,
cans
Danny.
of spinach you got for me, Danny?
saying you can't leave without your passport, straight into the sea, and off you go.
Right. Well, row your boat. Yeah. Let me
If
row
I had to
through
go, I'd
some
go
of
to
these.
Australia.
Yeah. Let me row through some of these comments. Right. I just want the best for the clubs and fans. We all agree with that, Leeds Angels. The 49ers want money, so the 49ers want money, so they know that they will have to invest it when we go up. I'm not worried for that end. Hey up, Jamie, hope you're doing well, mate. Let's hope you're all right, Evie. Hiya, Gary. To be fair, there is a salary caps in public sector jobs, so it will make people appreciate the frontline workers more. Avinda says I play on Sunday. Hope you win, Avinda. Yep, hope you win, Avinda. Mustafa Pace. Peace. Great to hear guys' opinions. Nice to see Gary back. Love to sign.
Love the peace sign.
Love the peace sign. Yep, totally agree with that. Emmanuel, lovely. Hope you're doing well. Junior doctors get 25 to 30 grand a year. No player is worth more than that a week. Just bonkers. Totally agree with that as well, Amani. And guess what? I am up to speed with chat. There we go. So back to where we were. As you were, guys. Guess what, G? Right, you know about Nico Williams being at Liverpool. Is he going to? Would he be a good fit for us?
It'd be a good fit, mate, but it's like Danny says, he's on 80 grand a week. I don't see him. Well, I know Notts Forest are in this position with FFP, but if I were Nico Williams, if they want to move him on, I don't know if he'd come to Leeds, because Leeds will not pay 80 grand a week unless there were that option of Nottingham Forest paying so much of his wages and Leeds paying so much, then maybe a deal could be brokered. But unless they're going to go in with a good offer for him, maybe if they sell Creswell, they might look at reinvesting that money. I don't know. But me personally, at the minute, I don't think that one will get over the line. I don't know about you, Danny, what your opinion on it is.
No, we're not signing Nico. We're not signing Nico Williams.
No, I agree. It'd be a great signing, but I think no.
And if we sign Nico Williams, we won't get MJ else in because he can play left and right. So
yeah, exactly. Yeah,
we'll only get one in.
Football is just mad, man. It is.
I would get him free then, innit? If he plays left or right, get him in.
Wage structure for here is Danny on free kebabs, a Chinese free and free pizzas a show. Gary on 40 shekels, Stu on 3 cups of tea, and Lily on 500k an hour. Yeah,
what's a shekel?
Don't put ideas in his head, man. If we got to
what's a shekel?
He's just working for now.
Yeah, Jessing included. I'll leave now.
No, but Jess, that's because you've got sense.
Chinese
us guys haven't got any.
Manny forgot about me. I'm gonna go cry now. Manny forgot about me.
Nando's, Jess.
I'll have Taco Bell.
Taco Bell, that's it.
Taco Bell.
That's the favourite, isn't
It's
it?
all right, Harmony put in that, but that is actually what I have for my tea.
I'm getting over them waffles.
Three kebabs.
Tea
No,
kebab.
everybody's forgetting about me.
I've had no tea yet.
No,
I've been busy. Little's got a mini basketball net. She's got him a little mini basketball net, so we've been playing basketball for most of the evening, and he's finally gone to bed at 9 o'clock.
Who was Shaquille? Who will LeBron James?
I was just praying. I was like, well, when are you going to get tired? Daddy, ball, pointing at this basketball net thing. Maybe I'll put a picture on about it. But yeah, I don't know. So yeah, there we go.
Jess is half his on work experience, so gets to lay these wages.
Jammy.
So guys, right? So, Gary, why do you think that press conference was so short this week?
Well, I mean, no sooner did I get the notification, like within a few minutes, I'm like, right, I'll get. What's all these notifications? Oh yeah, we're on, and he's literally just wrapped it all up. Maybe the club have actually heard from us, because I mean, it was only a couple of weeks ago we were all moaning and groaning that it's 30 odd minutes, and he just sits there and waffles on with the journalists, and you know the fans get a bit frustrated because the questions, quote unquote, are a bit pointless, and there's no real sort of answer from Farke. I mean, he's not going to. Management is about not answering questions. It's a bit like you could draw similarities with politicians, Stu.
I'm going to say that, yeah, they don't answer questions either. They skirt all around it.
Middle line and upper echelons of management, they never seem to answer questions directly anymore. You know, it's almost like, and I mean, I hate to say this, but you know, you watch any sort of right now, they've got all this American, you know, they're talking about the American elections and all the rest of it. Same this year here. You know, these politicians are being interviewed, and it's almost like they're trained. Just don't answer the question. Just dodge around it, whatever way you want to dodge, and just waffle. Just literally waffle. Keep it positive. Waffle along for a bit. We'll get the 30 minutes out of the way. We can all go for a cup of tea. You could go back to training, you know, or whatever it is that you need to do for the afternoon. So, I mean, how long did it actually last? That's the question. Minutes. Just 20 minutes. Well, I mean, if they've cut 10 minutes out of it, I don't think that's a big deal, because, I mean, we were talking about this, like you say, Stu, other week, and after the first sort of 5 minutes, he talks a bit about the injuries. You might get a little bit of reflection, and that's really about it. After that, it's just, you know, they're asking him questions, and you know perfectly well that he's not going to talk about individual players. He's not going to speculate about transfer rumours and gossip. So there really is no need to string it out for 30 odd minutes. I'd be quite happy watching that again. You know, I haven't actually seen the full thing. I watched the last couple of minutes or so.
Isn't that on the Gary? Isn't that on the presser?
Sorry, Danny.
Isn't that on the presser with what questions they ask? Why it's so long? When they've already been told numerous times that this player won't be playing, or why are they not putting him in this position?
Yeah, it gets a bit repetitive, doesn't it? And I mean, he say, I think was it him who got a bit? He got frustrated, didn't he, a couple of weeks ago about the same question being asked like 3 times. Can you remember that?
Yeah,
in one at pressers, and you know, maybe it is up to the club, and the club can decide how long these press conferences are. And maybe he said, "Look, you're getting 20 minutes, and that's it. I'm out of the door." And as long as he does the important stuff, you know, the rest of the waffle, there's no need to hear it, really, is there? So yeah, good for him. 20 minutes is enough, I think.
with some of the questions that the press ask, they might as well just ask him what he's had for breakfast.
Yeah. There's no. I mean, when Bielsa used, I mean, we all talk about Bielsa. Bielsa used to just, right, here's your starting 11, and there's a couple of injuries this week, so we'll talk a bit about them, and that was it. And I mean, his English is apparently a lot better than he lets on, and he just likes doing it through the translator. I think that's probably what it is, so he doesn't have to address the press directly.
No, it wasn't that. It was because if he said something, he could speak. His English was good, but he didn't want the press twisting
his words.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But if right, I'll ask everybody a thing now. If you was in the press conference, that's 2 questions. What would it be?
Injuries, for one.
Yeah.
I mean, the last game, we ran out 3-0. Perhaps what did he learn from that game? What did he learn from that Cardiff match? Or was there anything that sort of stood out for him, in particular about the players who played? There's not really much when you think about it. There's not really that much you can ask a manager, to warrant them wittering on for 30 odd minutes. It's it's a bit much, isn't it?
I'd ask him why he wasted £16 million on a striker when we already had a £15 million striker that you won't play on bench that you won't play to start with.
Who we're talking about here then?
Perot.
Perot's 16 million and Bamford's on bench. Bamford already has said, I don't know how many times, his confidence wasn't low, he wasn't getting played.
Yeah.
Have you seen what Allison's saying here? 5 p.m. signing tonight, according to Mr. Dodo.
Yeah,
I've seen that going around somewhere.
5 p.m. signing.
Yeah, 5 p.m. signing.
If it's a 5 p.m. signing in San Francisco, it's going to be 1 o'clock in the afternoon. So they don't normally do it till end of day when they finish at 4, don't them? So.
Well, maybe that would explain why the press conference has been a shorter than normal 30 minutes. If they're planning an unveiling for a new player.
Well, I've not heard note from my friend that worked in the club. So
no. Well, I mean, maybe it's like anything else, isn't it? They're trying to keep it like the Secret Service and the Pentagon, keeping it under wraps.
I get to know what goes on in Ellen Road a lot more than what people think. My mate works in the offices in there.
Oh, yeah.
He gets away.
Careful, Danny. Careful. We could discuss this. We could discuss this bit off air, Danny.
Well, let's get through some comments. Is Jess Cole with them gloves on her? She looks like she's on the Rob, LOL.
Yeah, my boiler's broke. I'm freezing.
That's it. What you need, Jess, is a box tea heating system in your house and two corporate tickets in box tea box at Ellen Road. Shameless plugs.
Lewis Bates just been confirmed that he's going to MK Dons on loan. I think that's
I could have told you that 3 hours ago.
That's a good move.
Yeah.
Lewis Bates.
Who's that? Sorry, I'm lost in translation here. Who was that?
Lewis the Bait.
Oh, Lewis Bate. You're right.
Bait. Lewis Bate.
Yeah, Lewis Bate. Yeah. No, why didn't you just say Lewis Bate?
I did.
He did.
She did.
I couldn't hear you because I couldn't hear you. Couldn't hear you, Jess, my lovely.
If you couldn't hear me, I'm worried.
Stu, check hearing age a bit. Check your batteries in hearing age, Stu.
Been checking my batteries for my ear-light, I tell you. I've had to put my ear-light on bloody charge.
Has they got any Q-tips, Stu?
Q-tips, yeah. Yes,
them have been banned, haven't they?
Yeah. Jess Plessel has been on work experience, so she has to pay these wages. Laugh out loud. I love it. I love it.
Don't worry.
Oh, that means hi, Stu. All right, brilliant. Thanks, Avinda. That is hi in my language, Stu. That's the meaning. Right, thank you, mate. Much appreciated. Look, it's trying to snow where I am. I'm freezing. It's been snowing in Bradford this morning. It's cold. It's cold here, guys. It really is. Heating on full blast, still cold. That's Leeds Angels.
Oh, it's 3 degrees outside. That's our summer.
3 degrees.
Yeah, get away with your bloody thermometer and stuff, Danny. No, go away with that bloody thermometer. I know your house being insulated, solar panels on roof, sod that. Anyway, was there any news on Farke earlier?
I think I've read somewhere that he's out injured.
He has a dead.
And that
He's got a dead leg on here.
He's got
a dead leg.
Yeah.
He got that from last. It should be somewhere near ready.
Yeah, he never said he was out though, did he? Or did he? I
No.
don't think he did he? No.
Probably
He said Byron's had a week's training. He should be ready. He should be picked at squad. Nonto's out. Cooper's out. Cooper's back in training. Strout's out.
Speaking of Byram, has anyone seen that? And I don't know how Cage's managed. Do you know? Have you heard of that? Come across Cage? He's interviewed Sam Byram. How's he managed that?
Messaging club. You message club and ask if you can speak to a player and get back to you.
Right, Stu. That's our job for tonight.
Yeah, I'm happy. Look,
who shall we get, Danny?
Who shall we get? Shall we try to get Lord Bamford on? Lord Bamford.
You want Lord Bamford? He's a bit of podcasting king.
I'll leave that to you professionals. This is TBT and we roll this way. And no, I'm happy with that. Thank you very much. No, thank you.
Chat, get your suggestions in. Which Leeds player would you really, really like Stu to interview?
I'm never going on with anybody else again other than Danny, Evie and Stu. I'm telling you.
Me.
It cost me a lot of grief.
Who would you like to hear from, and what would you like to ask them? I think that let's ask the chat that. Who would you really, really want?
Get Perot on and ask him.
Right, so rubbish.
Right, Danny, go on, Danny. We'll start with Danny first. Who would you want? Perot, go on.
Yeah, ask him why he's rubbish.
Why he's rubbish?
But you can't ask that because you won't ever get another player back on again.
All right, then I'll ask him politely why he's rubbish. Why do you always look like stoned?
I'd ask Perot. If Perot were in front of me, I'd say, look, first of all, I'd say how you settling in at Leeds United. There's a lot of pressure. There's a lot of pressure wearing that famous white shirt. And do you think that's having any influence on your form in front of goal? That's how I'd put it to him.
Yeah,
but I'm not diplomatic or like that. I'm just Stuart. So
I thought that was quite diplomatic, Stu. Yeah, I mean, I think that.
You can't be diplomatic, Stu.
What's the point of being diplomatic when you might? There's no point being diplomatic when you might as well just get straight to the question. Why you crap?
You can't say that, Danny, because you never get another person on again. You never get another Leeds player. Then you'd want me to interview Bamford for you and get you on with Bamford. If you said to Perot, why are you rubbish? There's no way Bamford would come on. I'm not giving a mate on from who's on the right Leeds United. No.
Stripper's made a point here. 9 goals for half a season is not rubbish long. What's your answer to that, Danny?
What's my answer to that? Then what's he done? And what about the other 15 that he's missed?
Well, they all miss chances, don't they? Or what we think. I mean, I think the thing about football is it's great when we're sat here watching TV and you see a sitter being missed and you think, okay, why didn't he do this? Why didn't he do that? And that's what gets people irked, isn't it? It gets people talking, doesn't it? You know what I mean? It's just the way it is. And I mean, when the ball's there, they've got a split second to make a decision of how they're going to swing the leg at the ball. you know, and a little bobble on a pitch, or a little nick from another player's boot can completely alter the outcome of whether it's a shot, a goal, on target, off target. But I mean, you know, Stu and I have talked about this loads in the past. Our shots to shots on target rate is appalling, and it was appalling that first half of that season.
What gets me with it, Gary, is that when the shots that he's missed, he's had about 2 or 3 one-on-ones as Perot. If that had been Bamford, there'd have been one in the shoot him in ground.
Yeah, well, Rute's had one-on-ones as well. You know, you know, I think Somerville's had a couple, if I remember rightly. James, they're all guilty of it.
Everybody's missed.
Bamford's missed some that game where he scored. He scored one, but he should have had an hat-trick in that first half. He's got some guilty chances too. And I stick up for Bamford. Everyone knows that. But I think they're all guilty of it. I think that I don't know. Does that come down to shooting practice, or should they know how to strike a ball being a professional footballer at their age?
You'd think so, Stu. You'd think so, but they should know where it goes.
To be honest with you, I'm surprised Perot scored 9 goals because he's normally occupying our centre backs, not anybody else's. You know, is that normally that bad?
I think it's just. I think you're talking about a game of fine margins, and you know, yeah, you expect your player to finish, and you think, well, we've paid all this money for him, blah blah blah, and all this other stuff. It's the same arguments we were all banging on about Bamford at the end of last season, and you know, he missed a penalty that sitter against Leicester. He stopped one from going in, and he sat there. You're thinking, well, but you see, when you listen to Patrick Bamford, you know, one of the things, and I think this is what riles people up, is he doesn't worry about it. He doesn't get upset about it. He doesn't show any sort of remorse, regret, or anything like that. He just simply says, well, you know, yeah, fine, you miss one sitter, and you just wait for the next opportunity to come along. And what can you do? Reflecting and going mad about missed chances and missed opportunities isn't going to alter the outcome of a match. And you've got to admit that people miss chances. I mean, were it Bamford? He struck one and it hit the bar, the base of the bar. Was that the last game or game before? I can't remember. There's that many bloody games, and I'm still trying to get my head together after all this turmoil going on.
Last game with Dan James who hit the bar, but Bamford hit the post as well.
Bamford hit the post, and
every one of them's capable of saying that they've missed.
What my argument is with Perot, he's meant to be prolific.
Prolific goal scorer. Totally agree with you, Danny. Yeah, I agree with you on that.
But who said he's prolific? Has he come out and said I'm a prolific goal scorer?
But he was prolific at Swansea, Gary.
Yeah.
This is what the fans, because he was prolific at Swansea.
Yeah, the reputation follows on.
Playing in a number 10 role, not a number 9. He played in a number 10. Behind the striker. You know what I mean? But what they don't realise is Swansea played a different setup. The main man was Perot. You know, he was a shark in a pond at Swansea. He is a minnow in the sea.
Yeah. I mean, I agree with you, Danny. I think you know he can only do what the manager's telling him to do in terms of his positional play during a match, or looking at the longer term, the bigger picture. 9 goals so far isn't a bad return, but you know, like you say, does our system suit him? Do we suit him? Does he suit our system? Yeah, I mean, I've always thought that a big lad like him, he should be up front, in front, ahead of Rutte. But you know, this is the way Farke's played it, and all right, you know, we're still third. We're still everybody's going mad. We're still third.
We're not.
We're fourth now.
Are we fourth now? We're fourth, mate.
Are we? Are you sure?
Yeah, I'm sure, mate. I don't need you to check. We're fourth.
Since
seriously.
when?
We've been fourth at last week.
We've been fourth for a few weeks.
We haven't, have we? No, we
Yeah.
were third last time I checked.
No, we're not. We haven't been third. We're fourth. Daddy, am I wrong?
The last two games we've been fourth.
No, can't be. No, I'm sure I looked at the table last. I'm sure I looked at last table last match, and I'm
Yeah,
absolutely
we're
sure it said
You're
third.
fourth. You're
Thank you,
fourth.
Lee.
Are you
Gary.
sure, Lee?
Yeah,
I trust you, Lee.
Why would we
We're
lie?
fourth.
Look, Stripper's even saying it low, Gary. We've been fourth for weeks, lad, lol.
Stripper.
Yeah, Stripper who sits on Dabes.
Yeah, I know Stripper. Yeah.
Give us a
Yeah,
phone,
yeah,
there, look.
Yeah,
Get with it, Gary. Get it right, get with it.
Are you
Round
sure?
12,
I mean,
Look, are you sure?
I'm gonna have to. I'm
not
gonna have to
pulling your leg.
verify this claim here. I mean, I'm sure we were third. Well, we are fourth. We are fourth. I don't-
Even
how
Alavinda
did-
knows we're fourth.
How did that happen then?
Oh, where have you been for the last couple of weeks on Planet Cuckoo Land?
Yeah, I have actually. Yeah, it's all right up there.
It's been on Planet Publand, I tell you.
Yeah, didn't it?
All that
Planet
bloody beer
Pool.
over Christmas, Gary, mate. That's what it is.
It's done something to my. I didn't drink beer. I drink mostly cider, I think. But I mean,
Yeah, you were drinking whatever we put in front of you, mate. That's what you were drinking.
whatever I could get my hands on, mate. I'll tell you. Look, my head is a bit fried. My head is a bit fried. I don't know. I've spent the last 2 weeks wondering where I am.
Gary, you know when you said you checked when you checked not so long back that we were third, is that the same mirror that you looked in to say when it said you were good looking?
Yeah, no, Danny, no. What are you talking about, bro?
Yes, Daddy.
Anyway, look, we can't go higher than we can't get it. We're gonna be fourth if we beat Preston as well, aren't we? Might look at that.
No, because if Swansea beat Southampton and we beat we play Preston, we can go above Southampton.
Do you know?
We can't.
I thought, how many points would
51 plus 3, Danny.
54.
54. Southampton are on
Leeds are
55.
51 and Southampton are on 55. So even if we lost, Southampton lose and Leeds win, we'd be 1 point behind Southampton.
Would be 1 point behind them.
Yeah, but we still goal difference. I count.
Stu, after this, will you ring Rachel Riley up and tell her to come on and do some, do mathematics?
Gary,
Stu's
I'm
hiding
not
behind his desk.
Eh?
Rachel Riley's a scum fan. You don't want her on here.
Everyone's welcome on TDT.
Everybody's welcome in the disabled team.
Right, let me get to some comments, right?
I'm sure we were third in that when we went into that game last week. When we went into that game last week, were we third?
No, we
weren't.
We
We can't.
No.
We wasn't. Lee, you're a statsman. Will you please explain?
Maybe
to
there's
Oh,
something not right then.
Yeah.
Please take over, son.
I'm coming off at Gary.
It's getting too much for Stu. Is it? Lee, moderator Lee.
Hermione, will you tell Gary?
She's telling me. I'm getting it. Hang on. I'm still drunk from November. Let me read this out. When he watched Swansea versus Bristol till half time, said Bamford was having a quiet game. Heard his name once.
Oh, dear me.
Oh, Gary. Right.
I give.
Havani says, so Carson, I will interview him in Swedish and Stu can try to translate. Yeah, thanks, Havani. I've let you do it as well.
Can you translate for Gary and tell him that we're fourth or not third, please?
You'd be surprised at the variety of languages I can speak after 10 pints, Jess.
Yeah, I believe it. Believe that for another show.
Gary, what is in that cup of what's in that cup of you have to drink? What's in it? Because
tea.
With
You mean it leaves?
It's just tea. It's a Tetley tea bag.
Yeah.
Oh,
It is a
I'm
Tetley tea bag.
teetotal.
100%. 100%.
Gary, I'm
We
teetotal.
need.
I'm teetotal.
You're teetotal.
Yeah, some coffee.
Sup coffee. All right. Yeah, coffee's good for you, Danny.
And
Oh.
says that we need a translator for Farke.
Yeah. We need one for Gary so he understands whether we're fourth or not third.
And someone needs to translate the table for me next time we do a pre-match. I'm doing a pre-match. I might do a pre-match video, so I better remember that we're fourth, aren't I, tomorrow?
Or somebody will pick up on it.
I might just do it. Just slip it in. Right, we're playing Preston tomorrow, and we're third. So
Yeah, Gary, you do your pre-recording now and play Preston tomorrow. Because I'll see you Sunday when we play Preston.
I'll see you Sunday, Danny. Yeah. I forgot it's
Yeah,
Friday today, isn't it? I've worked 50 hours this week.
Is that it?
That it. I've seen
been-
470 kids, mate. There's no wonder my mind's bent.
Oh no, I've been working for the last 10 hours awake.
Well, you two are having a chat. I'm at a little boys' room. Now, before anybody says it's unprofessional to go off during the stream and you need toilet, I didn't think we'd be going on an hour and a bloody half. But it only a 20-minute press conference.
We'll get that watch time cranked up, Stu. Don't you worry about it. It'll be all right.
Get you up algorithm, Stu, don't worry.
We'll get you up alongside Just Joe, mate. Don't you worry about that. Jamie,
Reset your Wi-Fi.
who's running chat? Lee, can you run chat then or not?
No.
You can't. Just Stu.
Gary,
Where are
reset
we,
your
yeah?
Wi-Fi and check where we are when you've reset your Wi-Fi at League. It'll tell you we're fourth.
We're still in fourth. We're still in fourth. Yeah. I'll just do it right now. Just hang on a minute. Hang on a minute. Just a minute. Yeah, we're still fourth, mate.
Sure.
Definitely fourth. Yeah, definitely.
You're not going to phone a friend?
No, I'm not. I'm not. No, I'm not. I'm going to ring Bradley Walsh up and chase us.
They'll probably tell you with it.
He's another scummer, isn't he?
Hey.
Bradley
Walsh.
Walsh. Isn't he a Man United fan?
Can you tell me which football? Can you tell me which football team he played for when he was younger?
Oh, Dagenham and Redbridge.
Nope.
Right.
Gravesend.
Nope. Anybody else want to guess?
Tell us what county it's in. At least that.
London.
I've heard this. London.
Brentford.
London.
Brentford. Yeah.
Brentford, really? I never knew that.
10 points.
Just making sure we've still got a channel left. I've come back, but I'm making sure we've still got a channel left. You've done well for me, guys. You've done well for me.
Did you know that, Stu? We've got some trivia. Danny's got some trivia. We've just learned that it's always an education coming in here, you know. And Bradley Walsh used to play for which team? I don't know if you heard that, Stu. But
from the celebrity, the in from Chase, Bradley Walsh.
Yeah, it's my favourite TV show. It's Chase.
Yeah, Premier League side down in London. Brentford.
Yeah.
He heard that, didn't he? He's pressed the rewind button on there.
Eh?
Has he got speakers on, Lee?
Got no.
Ian.
Anything?
10 points for Stu.
You can have the Brucey bonus points, Stu, for getting it right.
Yeah, but that's all on. Look, that's the only thing I'll get right for next month. So if anyone in chat thinks that, Stuart's got loads of knowledge, I am.
I thought it were a weekend in Withensea for special prize.
Yeah, Withensea.
Yeah.
I'd go to Withensea. They've got a lighthouse, and I've got a fascination with lighthouses.
Have you?
Yeah, it's on land, isn't it? The Withensea lighthouse is on land.
My auntie loves going over there, Withensea.
Yeah, all
Stu's got a Lee, has he got so he's got a fascination with planes, lighthouses, what else? Trains?
We better be careful. This could go dark quickly.
Yeah. Well, I've got a fascination with old comedy, old-fashioned comedy, and I mean real comedy, not like the rubbish you get today. But yeah. But I like my planes, and I like my trains, and I like my Lego. So let's catch up with some comments. My real choice would be Captain Coops. If I could get Captain Coops on here, Armani, I will ring you in advance and say, look, Armani, we're going to interview Mr. Cooper. Are you going to come on with me? And I wonder if you would.
I think that is as good a shout as any, Stu, because apparently they said that he's going to be leaving us at the end of the season. So, I mean, I don't know if there's any truth in that, but that's what I've read today. Anybody else seen the same, or is that just all gossip, or has it been backed up with any fact?
No, it's going to be end of season. I think what they're going to do is I think they'll give him his testimonial and say, thank you very much, Liam. Nice of you doing what you've done. Now take your biscuit legs and go somewhere else.
That's a bit harsh, Danny.
But no, Stu likes his biscuits, his rich teas.
Yeah.
Oh, dear.
It can be toxic. You're telling me it can be, you're right.
Yeah, don't we know it? Say no more.
Oh,
see you later tonight, Stu, Jess, and Stu and Jess. Take care, Stu and Lee.
All the rest are in there.
It's the only place to watch it is actually on JSY Talks Football. I don't. You know, the dual streaming thing. I'm not a big fan of it because it's people in one chat can't read it, other chat that chat can't read the people in that chat. So it's going to be solely all the watch alongs are going to be solely on Jesse's channel. We've said that from day one. Havinda says, let's go TDT and see you tonight. Thumbs up and take care. Take care, Havinda, mate.
Bye-bye.
Oh, there's a stream, get a watch along tonight, isn't there? What is that, guys? Just tell me what it is.
Sunderland tonight,
What time's that? Is that an 8 p.m. kickoff?
8 o'clock kickoff, yeah. We're going to go live about 7:45, I think.
Yeah, I'll be tucked up in bed, I
think, by then. Jammy, yes, you can.
Can we swear on Jess's
channel?
Yeah,
you can, Jammy. Yeah. Yeah, as long as it's... Yeah. It's a little bit different.
We'll try and keep it mild, I think. That's the thing, isn't it? We'll say mild.
Be moderating in there anyway, so...
Yeah. Good.
As long as it starts in F and ends in F, it's fine.
On TDT channel, it's low key, calm, cool, collect. Yes, Arinda, hopefully back. I will be back in time. Take care and bye. Bye, Armani. Gary, sense of humour is great.
You got to try and keep laughing, Avinda. Life's too bloody short.
By the way, just let him.
Leeds are fourth. Thanks, Avinda. Cheers, mate.
But Leeds Angels telling Gary Leeds a third.
How far are we?
I'm going to get a new pair of glasses after this string.
I've got Specsavers.
Yeah, I've been. Look how well that turned out. What Specsavers?
Chill. Gary is still drunk from November.
What Gary's not realising is that couple of...
Hello?
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 We're playing statues.
No, what Gary's not realising, that couple of weeks that he's missed out that we were on fourth, he hadn't realised we're fourth in Premiership.
Yeah. God.
Yeah.
Get in, Daddy.
Gary is still drunk from November when he watched Swansea v Bristol at half time and said that Bamford's going to have a quiet game. Is not heard his name once laugh out loud.
I don't think he were on team sheet for those games, was he?
Frozen pitches.
Hang on. Oh yeah, a lot of frozen pictures at the minute, eh?
Jose to Newcastle.
No,
I don't think
nah,
they'll
they're not
sack.
going to get rid of Eddie Howe for Mourinho. Surely not.
Well, I wouldn't. Would you?
Nah. Danny, about you?
Would I get rid of? Only job I can see Jose Mourinho getting is England job.
God, don't say that.
I think he'd be good for England.
Why we might win something then.
I agree.
I think we'll win Euro. We could win Euros.
Not with Gareth
Under
Southgate in charge.
Southgate.
No chance.
Of course we can.
No, sorry.
No,
No,
no, we
don't agree
can't.
with you there.
He's not pragmatic enough.
Agrees with me.
When is Euros? Anyway, is there Euros this year?
This year, yeah.
Yeah.
Is it?
Germany.
What country? Now it's spread between several countries, isn't it? Is that right?
Gary, don't take this the wrong way, my friend. Right? You teach English to kids at school, don't you?
Aye.
Is it Old English or new? Is it the Old English or the?
I give him a bit of Old English the other day, and they just looked at me completely flummoxed. I just,
I bet they did. They did.
Oh, it was grand. It was grand. No, of course I get. It's English, but it's more about English speaking, Stu, which is even more funny. It's comedy when I'm in there, because they're just, some of them are just like, huh? I say, I'll teach you this stuff that's not in them chuffing textbooks, lad.
There's the Euros in 24.
What?
Yeah.
Yeah, apparently it's in Germany.
Germany, innit? Yeah.
Who?
Yeah.
Euros.
Euro 2024. It's in Germany.
Germany.
Is it?
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
that's
You're
summer
thinking of World
holiday.
Cup.
That's
spread
summer
out.
holiday sorted out. So where's World Cup then? This next World Cup then? Do we know?
USA, Canada, and Mexico.
Uh-huh.
Oh yeah, up! What a time to be alive.
And Donald Trump might be prime minister, but president by then again.
Prime Minister Trump, yeah, be all right.
I mean, how's he going to manage that with it while he wants to go back to and building again? I don't know how he's going to do it. He's
Make America great again is the slogan,
what
isn't it?
Drill, baby, drill or something. And build the wall or so much stuff like that.
Yeah,
He seems to be a bit of a wobbler. He does. He seems to be a bit of I mean, look, if he gets in, it's the one of the most powerful men in the world, but seems a bit of a wally to me, but there you go. Bradley played one game for Brentford. Thank you, Amani. And Miles Graham with chat, guys. Correct. Stu Speaker. He got injured and didn't ever play again. Bradley Cooper. Bradley
Walsh.
This time next week, we'll see who's gone and who's in.
Yeah. 100%.
Why this time next week? Don't show up 1st of February.
Be this time next fortnight, won't it? Really?
I think that's what it means, isn't it? Yeah. I don't know. You just have to confirm that. Anyway, go on.
Kids will remain within our setup back room, I believe. He's leads through and through. He's a true leader. I can see him being a club ambassador one day. I really can.
Yeah. I think he'll... Yeah, it's going to be interesting what his next move is. If they've told him that that's it, you surplus to requirements for next season, then he's got some decisions to make, hasn't he? But I mean, he's certainly is he going to be useful to another club? More than likely, yeah. He's going to be an asset wherever he goes in. So
what do you think his level is going to be at, Gary Cooper's next season? What do you think? Which division do you think is going to end up being at?
Well, I mean, he's going to want the highest possible, payday terms, conditions, and stuff. I mean, there are probably teams in Premier League. There might be one or two that can find a role for him. I I think mine is right, you know. But you see, the thing is with these sort of players, you can't offer them all rules for everything that they've done and all that sort of thing, and that's why we've let Ayling go, isn't it? Incidentally, as far as I know, I mean, I don't know if that's been mentioned, but apparently Ayling's not he's not coming back, is he, for Preston game? I think of Middlesbrough said that he can't come back and is playing for them, and that's it.
Yeah.
For this last goodbye sort of thing, and the
I thought Preston
clubs are going
played
to try and
Saturday,
arrange.
we played Sunday.
Stu, I'm just going to toilet. I won't be a second.
Right,
We play Sunday, yeah,
but I
Middlesbrough.
thought Preston played Saturday, don't they?
No, we're playing. We're hang on a minute. We're playing Preston on Sunday, aren't we?
Yeah.
So Middlesbrough, Stu.
Yeah, Middlesbrough, sorry.
Because Ayling's at Middlesbrough, isn't he?
Yeah.
So
Yeah, I'm playing tomorrow with them.
So you mean
Tomorrow,
Middlesbrough are playing on Saturday? Well, I mean, if they've got him under contract, they could tell him what to do, pretty much. And if they've said we don't want you going to Elland Road, that's it. It's tough.
Not in his own time, look at. If he's not training or whatever, he can go to wherever he wants.
Yeah.
Take care of Leeds Angels, love, and we'll speak to you.
Thank you, Leeds Angels. Have a good evening or afternoon.
I'm jumping off myself, so.
All right.
Are you off, Danny, mate?
See you all in a bit. I'm going to jump off.
See you later.
All right, Danny. Take care, mate.
We'll be wrapping up shortly anyway. I'm going
to
to
get this wrapped up in a minute.
Yeah, smile a day keeps the dragon away. Too right, totally agree.
100% Leeds Angels. I think they've gone now anyway. But let's just wrap this chat up, Stu, and then that's it. That's it. Then, if you want to get done,
just want to get quick comments. There we go. Look quickly. Yeah, right.
Yeah.
Did Stu tell you about my new mod tool? If you interrupt him reading, I will make you vanish quicker than Stu can log himself out by accident with a laugh. Yeah, I did a thing with my first ever, bought a fanny from a Tottenham fan channel. Bloody started to show me internet shut down on me, so we were left with Lee for about 5 minutes.
Oh no!
Lee did good job, didn't you, Lee?
Yeah.
He did a good job, did Ali?
When was that?
Yesterday.
All right, I'll have to have a look at that. Oh, you haven't edited it, have you?
No, we're live.
Yeah, I know you haven't. You can edit that. You can edit. You can clip bits out that you don't want in YouTube Studio after live.
Oh, I don't want to get it. I'm not polished like that, man.
No.
What people see with me is what they get.
Yeah.
Avinda says sweepstake and European fantasy when I am involved. Oh yeah, I've got to sort that out, Avinda. Don't worry about that, mate.
All in good time.
Is your Stu on my sweepstake in European 2024? Let's go. I cannot wait. I'm excited. Mo Salah's injured. Yep, he's picked up a hamstring injury. Leeds Angels. Just let this dog out at back. So let me dog out. One man in his dog.
And Mo Salah's injured, is it? Did you see that bit of footage from one of the African Cup games the other day? And there's a player down injured, and golf cart comes on and ends up bumping into injured player's shoulder or something like that, nearly running him over. Like, oh my God. How can you nearly run over the injured player with a golf cart? Tragic.
Before I answer this question, Danny, I agree with this read out what I'm going to say. Only one player can be our entire set. In our entire setup is deserving of a role with us, and that's Coops. Nobody else embodies what it is like to be Leeds United. He's been through a lot with us, I tell you. He's been through it, and he was one who stood up and told them, if you don't want to be at Leeds, to get out of the club, basically. So, yeah, I'm in agreement. And Avida says, good. Right, well, look, guys, we've been going nearly 2 hours. Thank you very much for joining us today, chat, everybody. Much appreciated. Jess, as always, my love, thank you. And Gary, it's good to see you back on camera, in front of camera again, mate. Really good to see you back in front of camera.
Yeah. I haven't done that much other than watch along, and that's really it, to be honest with you. But I'm just
Yeah,
busy
you're
trying
getting
to look
settled in,
after
aren't
this.
you?
Well, just getting back to it and trying to get little into back into some routine. It's that's the biggest challenge at the minute, but we're struggling on. We're getting there by the look of it. So yeah, it's one step at a time, I think, with him. So there we go. Yeah.
So
Hopefully we'll start pumping out a bit more next few weeks or so. Go on.
I think everybody knows you and me and Jess, but where can they find you, Gary, if they want to see more of you?
Yeah, at Watch Along Leeds, I think it is. It's wanting me to connect. I can't join in chat because I'm a guest on the stream. So if someone wants to put us a handle in, that'd be great. That'd be a bit helpful.
Everybody knows about JSY.
I think most folk are there. Everybody's channel's growing. It's nice to be part of the community, and we're doing quite well. So everything's growing nicely at the moment, and of course, without your support, I don't think we'd do it, chat. So it's as simple as that. But I think we're all good.
I concur with that. Jess, where can they find you, my lovely?
JSY Talks Football. If you want to join us, you're more than welcome. Anybody's welcome into community, as long as you're going to be respectful. I'm happy to have you in, guys.
Mm-hmm.
And if Jess is actually in the title, so if you just click on her name, it takes you straight through. Because I didn't know we were going to be. I knew Jess was going to be on. I'm going to put Gary's in the title now. Tarlo.
Is there anybody you like to see come out?
Yeah, well, I'll let you answer that while I get your channel up, Gary, so I can. There it is, right. I'm going to put Gary's channel title in now. Who would you like to see being brought in, Gary? Names what have been mentioned.
Sorry, Stu, I missed that. Go ahead.
Who would you like to see being brought into the club if we could put in one player?
Well, I mean, Nico Williams is a lot of money, isn't it? But I mean, like Jess says, if we get rid of Creswell and we can come to some sort of agreement, I think some of it might rely on Forest getting absolutely battered with a big punishment as well from Premier League or the independent panel, should we say? And I'll use that term loosely, the independent panel. That if he came in, that would be a huge asset to us. But it's like with any player, innit? You're always taking a gamble on incoming players, injuries and stuff like that. That'd be a good choice for me if that's what we're looking at. I'd certainly be happy with that. This lad at Luton, it's an unknown quantity. Is he going to be good enough? Has he got enough minutes under his belt for first team football? He hasn't done it in Premier League by the sound of it, so it might be worth missing out. I mean, you have to sort of research these players. Some of them I've never even heard of, so I'd have to see who they are. But yeah, Nico Williams would be a good choice. This lad from Burnley, I'm not so sure of his name.
Connor Roberts.
Yeah, that might be a bit of a good signing for us. I think if we could get Connor Roberts in. There's a lot of names being linked, Stu. I think we just have to. I think like anything else, and I've said this in past transfer, we just have to be patient and see what they come up with. I'm pretty sure that we've got things in the pipeline, but it's just a case of everything will stay under wraps until they're ready to make an official announcement. Getting a reliable leak out of Leeds is quite tricky. I think
patience is a virtue.
It is indeed.
It will come.
It'll come. Yeah, I'm sure it will. Yeah.
I'm very confident. Yeah. I think we'll have a busy last week, all of us as YouTube creators. I really do. I think there'll be a lot moving.
What
Yeah.
about this? What
I
Leeds
don't think we'll
Angels
spend any
last?
money.
I think it'll just be wages. If any money, if we're going to lay any outlet, it'll be
Yeah,
wages.
the
That's it.
Yeah.
Amani says Ben Johnson, Nico Williams, and Isaac.
Mm.
I will settle for any two. I think we'd
Is
all
that
love Isaac.
from
Yeah, we'd
Newcastle?
all love
Well,
him. But they have to sell
he got a
some,
couple of
don't they?
goals recently, didn't he?
And they might have to sell before they. And Newcastle are in a position where they've got to sell one of their assets to bring players in. So
Yeah.
why not? Why not? And Leeds Angels says I like the sound of that, Amani. 2 or 3 loans and 1 purchase. I feel. Wow.
Yeah.
Well, that'll settle some nerves. Amani says James Costin contract ending soon. Could be our new Lee Boyer. She loves that player. She loves James Costin.
Yeah.
It's a good job I am not a doctor. I don't have any patience. That's funny, Jeremy. That's brilliant. Next week, sleepless nights. Here, next week. Well, week after what? It'll be week after what? First of February.
Who's running deadline day show then? Is it going to be Stu or Jess?
Hopefully, all of us, if we can do it.
All of us.
Yeah.
We'll just do a 12-hour binge stream.
Definitely.
Yeah, I've done one of them before now. We've done 2 of them before now.
I've never done one, but I always said if I have a monetized channel, then I'd do a 12-hour charity stream or something like that, or just some bit of a celebration sort of thing. Raise a few quid for LUFC food banks, I think, because they keep sending out their messages on Twitter about what they're short of. So that'd be probably a chosen charity for me, I think. So yeah, went and had a chat with him or saw him at the game when I was there against Ipswich, wasn't it? So yeah, Jess, your dogs say a Leeds win. Yeah, I'm assuming you've done all predictions and all that sort of stuff. So we will. I think we'll give Preston a bit of an hammering on Sunday. So I'm feeling quietly confident on that one. I think 4-0. What about you, Lee? I bet you're about 6-1, aren't you?
No, 5-0.
5-0.
5-0. Yeah. Come on, get in there, Lee. No, do you know something? I think it's going to be something like 3-1. I do.
Yeah.
I think it's going to be something like 3-1. That Mellor frightens me. It worries me, that Mellor.
They've got some good players. They're a decent outfit, but when I've done my pre-match video, I'll keep that one under my hat for time being. If I get time to do it tomorrow, that is, I might find some time tomorrow if I'm lucky. So.
Yeah, I think that I'm looking now. I'm trying to find where I wrote all predictions down over there. 2 minutes, I'll write you down. 1 minute, let me find it.
Do you want a sheet of paper, Jess?
No, I've got a sheet. We do a thing on a Wednesday and we do all scores, and I always write them down for the week after them. Oh yeah, I've got them here. Wait, no, I haven't. 1 minute.
What did I say, Jess? Did I say 3-1?
No pressure, Jess. No,
you did.
Pressure.
3-1. What? I didn't get a result for Lee. What are you saying? 5-0.
Yeah.
And what are you saying, Gary?
4-0 for me.
4-0. We'll see who gets it.
I think we're just looking a bit sharp. I think a nice 8-day rest will be sharp when we go out. I think with all them games over that short period of time, I think that was probably our downfall. We just looked really sluggish against them when we were there. And
1 minute, Col. I'll write yours down.
Over at Deepdale. So yeah. Colin and all, 4-0.
1 minute, Col. I'll get yours wrote down and all.
Mine says 5-0.
Yeah, I've got a mine. Is here. A mine were bang on last week, so mine is in front at the minute on the juicy 10-pointers. Col.
Leeds 2024 says 5-0.
5-0.
5-0. Wow.
Same as you, innit, Lee?
Yeah.
You've called a couple of results, haven't you, this year, Lee?
Mm-hmm.
You got the Ipswich game right, 4-0.
Got the Ipswich game right, didn't you? Yeah, I was almost right, 3-0, but because I got a clean sheet, I ended up winning. Can you remember that? God, it seems like such a long time ago, doesn't it? When were it, that game? That were Christmas Eve, wasn't it?
No, 20.
Yeah.
No, we didn't play Christmas Eve. Chelsea only played on Christmas Eve. We played the Saturday.
Yeah,
The
23rd or
23rd,
23rd.
and then
23rd.
Boxing Day we played
Yeah.
Preston.
Yes,
I'm
Netflix,
terrible.
yeah.
I'm terrible with dates, me. When it comes to Christmas, I've
Dates
no
and
idea.
numbers, don't we know?
In fact, you know what? I've not. I just, just if you don't know, just make it up as you go along, Jess. Dates and numbers. You should see it.
No,
I'll tell you what. That's half the entertainment when I go into a classroom. You know, kids are like, "When will we see you again?" I'm like, "I don't know. What day is it today? Wednesday." So have you had a look at your schedule? Yeah. So just follow your schedule, and that will guide you. I'm like, I don't know. You know, I've done 7 lessons today. I can't. I don't know what day of the week it is. I've been through Ringer.
You didn't even know where we
Weird
wanted
lot.
to, Gary.
Grade
know.
1.
Right, well, look, guys, I think we'll start wrapping this show up. Thank you once again, everybody in the chat. Where am I?
I've got all
5
these wrote down. I've got them down.
Brilliant. Right, well, look, guys. Jess looks like a milk tray advert. Black gloves. All cause she loves milk tray. I love that. That's brilliantly changed. That's one of your best comments I've read out in ages. That's brilliant. That's fantastic.
Milk tray.
The milk tray woman.
Do they still sell them?
Yeah. Milk tray
Do they?
still going. Yeah.
Purple one,
Got it written.
Rodenwood, right, Rutter 2 and Dan James 1.
I've got you written, Hermione.
Jamie says, since I turned 50, my memory has been terrible. Yeah, since I turned 8, since I was born, my memory's been terrible.
Yeah,
Honestly.
terrible since I was born.
Bambiatric, £5 on.
Yeah, I fancy
Gary, play off the liquor chocolates. They don't mix well with 40 pints of cider.
No, they don't. Nothing mixes well with 40 pints of cider, I tell you.
Won't be walking.
Leeds Angel similar to you. It's Prime Watch after you, just with no fingerprints.
Absolutely. Got me all wrong.
Spot on.
Right, well, look, guys, we'll be back on again tonight on this channel. I'm really looking forward to that. Really am. But Liz, are you nervous? How are you feeling about it? Are you looking forward to it? Nervous about it?
Looking forward to it, but I'm nervous. Just because that last
don't
few
be
days
nervous.
event. It's not because the last few days events, and I just don't want the ag.
Yeah, I know. But look, just keep your chin up, love, and we'll breathe and we'll get through it. Don't worry. We will get through it. Thanks for listening. Nobody's at all, Jamie. Nobody's at all, mate.
I'm always worried, mate. Always worried.
Cheers,
Right,
Jamie.
well, look, guys, we are going to leave it there. Thank you, everyone, for watching this edition of Disabled Tim. There's only one thing left to say. It's a goodbye from me.
So goodbye from me.
Go, thank you.
Cheerio. Yeah, cheerio from me.
Take care, everybody.
Have a good day, everyone. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye, guys.